Ask yourself this question: once you're gone, how will your family survive? And will they be able to have all the needed funds and resources to still be able to survive when you're not there? My name is Abigail, and I'm here to talk about a plan that is actually very good for you and your family. And this plan is called a whole of life plan, or as I call it income replacement for your family. So this is a plan whereby you get to save and invest for a certain period of time, and then afterwards this money doesn't come directly to you, it goes to your family members once you are gone. So in short, it gets to act as a will. So a whole of life plan, it's a very, very important plan. Why? Because one, it has I think whole of life is one that actually has the highest payout or the highest maturity benefit, and it has the highest maturity interest. Why? This is because once you save and invest for like maybe a minimum, not even maybe, a minimum of 10 years, then that is, the younger you are, the higher the payout. Because if you're 25 and then you take the plan until you're 35, it continues to gain interest and bonuses until the time of your demise. Okay, then another thing about a whole of life plan, it usually has raiders, and it usually has a medical benefit. That is, it gets to cover you against critical illnesses, which are so many: the cancer, the Alzheimer's, the diabetes, the stroke, but until the age of 70. Another thing about the whole of life plan, it is usually very, very affordable. Like, you can be able to start by investing a minimum of 5,000 or even 10,000, and as you go by, you can be able to add according to your own capability. It is very important for your family because it gets, as I called it, it's called income replacement for your family, because this is a plan whereby once you're gone, they're still able to get the benefits that you're giving them. That is the monetary benefit once you're gone, because now they are able to get income according to how you used to remit it when you are alive. And then another thing is that this plan, in the case whereby even when you're not there, in the case whereby you even get to pass on in the middle of your time, your family are able to still be given the maturity payout. Okay, then another thing about the plan, it is very flexible. You don't have to pay it monthly. You can pay it monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually, according to how you're able to remit them premiums to your whole of life plan. The minimum term is usually 10 years. You can take a 10-year plan, 15-year plan, 20-year plan, or a 25-year plan, according to how you want that whole of life to service your family. And you can even pay a monthly premium of 100,000, and at the end of the period of maybe 15 years, your family, or the maturity benefit that your family are going to get is going to be around 100 million. This is one that Indians love the most, and that's why they usually always build generational wealth as from one generation on to the next. So this is one that builds a legacy, and it's actually the best plan to leave your family, because unlike lands whereby maybe it may bring chaos or maybe fights within your family because they can't actually get to divide it, this is one whereby if you've said you're going to give 20% of the maturity payout is 100 million. If you say that you're going to give 20% of 100 million, we are definitely going to give that 20 million to maybe your wife. If you've said 50% goes to your first child, we are definitely going to give them 50 million to that first child. And then another thing, it has the funeral benefit cover. That is the one that we call last cover expenses, whereby in the case maybe something happens to you and the time that you're gone, we'll be able to cover the expenses. So that's it all about the whole of life plan. It's a very amazing plan. Apart from all that, you get the 15% tax relief, and then your maturity benefit is totally tax free. So that's it. That's all about whole of life plan. If you have any questions, you can be able to DM me and I'll be able to answer you. So that's it for me. Bye.